Number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3 on Series 1 baseball. All right. Again, we're close to football breaking. I just got to get payments in, and we'll be good. Tomorrow's probably going to be a little crazy. So I don't know if I can go messaging everybody to get things in by a certain time and then make a last minute order and all that stuff. So I really would want to get payments in, for the most part before we start. It's really the way it's supposed to go. But hopefully we can get that taken care of tonight. I am tentatively scheduling us for midnight because this jumbo box is going to take a few minutes. Heritage is going to take a few minutes. And then I got to message everybody and all that good stuff. I'll probably take a short little break so that I can get those messages out so you don't have to see me clickety-clacking on my phone. But anybody who's looking for a football break, it looks like we got something rolling for tonight. Again, it's going to be an inner case of 1, 4 boxes of select, and a rebreak spot. And we're going to Shohei Ohtani for your turkey red. I feel like it was like 5 years ago we were breaking 2015 Series 1 tops at the store. That's because it was probably so. We got Ryan Sandberg. Clayton Kershaw. Will Clark. And Gavin Lux. Not a bad one there. Yeah, I'm working on getting that back. Had a little setback last year. Brendan McKay. Nico Horner. Zach Gallen. And Don Mattingly. Yeah, man, I felt like we had a whole Little League team doing the breaks in the store before I'd even started doing them online. Yeah. All right, I guess that's a start. Let's see what we got here. Bobby Bradley. Still no red ink out of Heritage. Last year we got one even though we only did 2 cases. Even though prior years we had done 3. Yeah, and believe me, when I ran my store, I actually still had a full-time job. There were days of the week where the store was only open, you know, in the morning until I was able to hire an employee. Um, for those of you who know Mike Jensen, and then there were there was a time where I wasn't working, and then there was a time where I was. I don't know. It was kind of an 18-month blur. Pete Alonso, Bryce Harper, but once we had gotten everything set up, a big part of my business had gone away. I did a lot of closeout purchases. I purchased DVDs, movies, and CDs and video games. So we got a gold foil Chris Davis. And what is this? 170 out of 196. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No way. So there's still hope for my Le'Veon Bell contenders? That's only 3 years later. So he finally signed. We pulled not 3 years later. So, not to downplay Vladdy. So we had an Odell Beckham 2014 Spectra Black redemption card. When did you finally get that? Y'all act like you're surprised I'm pulling fire. I've been doing it for years. When you buy a personal box from me, you can alleviate your fears. Sorry, I've been watching that John Cena thing on Ruthless Aggression. So last year, that's crazy. Kyle Lewis. All right, let's see here. Starting to get some payments for the football break, so that is good. Oh, you had to take a sub? Did they at least give you a white box? What did you end up getting a sub of? Better have been a good one. Although Beckham's value obviously had come down a bit. I'm going to put this right there. Oh, there you go. Was it out of a nice set like Flawless or something like that? Gold foil Peralta, Jeff Bagwell, Chris Sale. Bo Bichette. Mauricio Dubon. Really? They gave you Chronicles? Was it like a Spectra one? AJ Puck. Oh, that's a rainbow foil. AJ Puck rainbow foil. Yeah, I'm still trying to get some stuff from Panini and from Topps. And I had my first, I wouldn't say negative experience from TriStar, but I thought it could have been handled a little bit better. Maybe I should tell them how many cases of their stuff I've broken. Rafael Devers. I'll be like, hey, Janice, this is what your rep told me. I don't know. Rafael Devers. That's not going to go in there. I got to get thick sleeves. Of course, I don't have them in here. I'll sleeve that in a little bit. Griffey, die cut. Luca's latest rounds are taking a little while. Robel Garcia, Aristides Aquino. You'll probably see it after the season's over, though. I mean, these guys do get kind of busy for part of the year. That was happening with some of the boxes that we were opening on release day. And it's the same freaking people, too. So, some damaged cards. Generally, nobody major. I think Dylan Cease might be the most major one, but unfortunately, there's a few base cards that are trash there. Oh, I only got one more pack to open. Yeah, and then the 2015 stuff came out, and we were hitting like Mariota, like 4 breaks in a row. All of them were numbered to 99 or less. I think we had, what was it? Triple threads numbered to 10 at one point. Mariota was killing it that year. We got Ken Giles, Rafael Devers, black. So that's 236 out of 299. Bo Bichette, Dustin May. He's off in Hollywood. Sean Murphy, Ronald Acuna Jr. The Blues aren't numbered. We'll give that a little 1 cent left. Ichiro. And another Dodger pitcher, Bueller. So still waiting on a regular relic here. You never know. Matthias. Brendan McKay. Gavin Lux. AJ Puck. Nick Solak. Got Josh Bell, home run challenge. Our oldest Chapman, gold foil. Ted Williams, Ken Griffey, Marco Gonzalez, rainbow foil. Gary Sanchez, Bellinger, and Murphy. So Gary Sanchez is a short print, code 84, so it's the easier to get version there. And last two packs for this box. We have a Heritage box scheduled. And was there anyone looking for any personals of one? I wouldn't be surprised if those start climbing up for the weekend. That's pretty much almost a given. So Panini 1 is $149 for the first box, and then each additional box after the first will be $144. Again, we are out of Heritage for today, but more is on the way. Javier Baez, gold foil. Malik Smith, and Manny Machado is the regular relic here. Griff Guerrero, which, I mean, let's face it, this is okay, but that's better. Isan Diaz. And that's a wrap for that. So thank you, Michael. Your hit recap for what you got here. Got this Rafael Devers, Manny Machado, and a big sig right there Vladimir Guerrero Jr., number to 196. 196. So thank you. Get these in the box as well. All right, Brian Davis, are you ready to bust this last box of a momentous Heritage case? This thing's been quite the show. So here we go, Brian. Heritage. Again, we have a football break that I got to get in contact with everybody. So probably for right now, unless it's a short personal, like, one card, like one football. What else could I do? Or like a baseball or something like that. Then we'll probably stop for now. You got John Stevenson. And we'll try to get this football break set up if we can. Got Jorge Alfaro. Ooh. Look at this amazing Josh Hader. And you're probably saying to me, what's the big deal with this Josh Hader? Why is he putting that regular old Josh Hader in a sleeve? You see the difference here? It's hard to tell on camera, but if you notice, there's a grain on the on the back of the card in the texture. Smooth on the back is the easiest way to tell a flip. We hit one of these every year too. These are generally believed to be a print run of 5. We're actually having a conversation about these on Reddit too. So flip stock parallel. These go for decent amounts, especially, Josh Hader's not terrible. Got Sonny Gray. Josh Hader will go for more than like Jay Bruce. So that is a good one there. Sure you can, Dan. You just gotta have it broken by somebody who knows all these things. I'm trying to think back to the last one that I sold because I actually um, I had one in, I want to say 2016 high number. It was a David Ross. I think I got like 30 bucks for it. So I know we're in a different area right now. A lot of breakers will miss it. The flip stock is one that a lot of guys will miss because they're going so fast through the base cards. Heritage, you gotta look. It's the same spot for every pack. All right. And usually you only get like a couple packs in a box that don't have any insert or anything like that. So one in every 3 packs, you get a high number card. So they're kind of short printed. And nowadays they help you out too with all the other short prints. It'll say action on the back, like I've been showing in the back as well to show you the parallel that it says, or parallel short print that it says. But they don't do that with the flip stock. With the flip stock, they don't give you a hint. So you can miss it. And that's why if you've ever seen me like looking at a pack and going like this, all right, you only get like one in every 3 cases. So the odds are I'm wasting my time doing it, but if you do that and you feel that it's rough on the front, you got a flip stock. And it only takes 1 second to do it. So if I waste 24 seconds per case, I'd rather find the flip stock than put it in a bunch of, in a junk pile, as some would call it. I mean, hey, I'm all about that base, but not everybody is. And that card would, get lost in there and be a treasure for somebody later. I put that there. All right, second stack. So flip stock's not a bad one. And the good news is once you find that one in a particular case, then you don't have to look so hard the rest of it. D. Gordon. Got a decent action parallel too. So again, you may just get a little, shit shirt relic, right? It's the 2 short printed cards that are going to be your money cards. And Heritage rookies aren't bad either. You got to roll this Chapman there with a high number. Your high number cards, you get a lot of set builders with Heritage. All right, Heritage, Ginter, set builders love those sets. So, especially at the very beginning, there's a decent demand for the high number cards because guys are trying to fill their sets up. They'll bust a few cases and then they'll need like 10. We got here Fergie and Strasburg. McKay and Brosseau. Oliva and Tim Anderson. Junior Fernandez, Randy Arozarena. So let's see if we can't. If you look, it's a little bit darker in color. It's hard to tell on the monitors, especially I got it in a top loader now, but it's a little bit off on the color slightly. It's almost like the white is a little bit more off-white. Yamamoto and Diaz, and that's not a bad action. It's not a rookie, but that's a pretty good star player right there, right? Like Mike. We want to be like Mike. Mike Trout. And again, if you look right up there, above his halo, it says action. Jason Hayward. No, actually, they do have. I think Ellie has a minion. Syndergaard is a high number. The one who has the most Funko Pops in the house is me. I gave Jesse a Battle of the Bastards with because Jon Snow is her favorite. And then I gave her a Bob Ross Happy Trees. And then I have all 4 members of Metallica. So we really don't get into the Funko Pop thing. Ramon Laureano. So the kids have the fewest Funko Pops in the house. Got Will Smith, Jose Barrios, Bo Bichette, and Anthony Kay. Yes. And then the hit. And again, like I say, The Heritage is not generally about the hit. Those two short prints, way better than the hit. But the hits are fun too. Kyle Schwarber for the Cubs. All right. So again, recapping this box, Kyle Schwarber was the hit. Mike Trout with an action. And then the very elusive flip stock. I believe of the short prints that cover the whole set, these are the toughest other than the 101s. So they're not the scarcest because there's other short prints that are scarcer, but they also don't have the whole set as a print run. So you can really see the color difference here. The glossy versus the, almost want to say like a matte finish. Hey Caesar, how you doing on Twitch? So thank you, Brian Davis. And do we have any more requests for any personal breaks right now? Again, probably the best thing I could break right now is Panini 1. And I do have personals of that still available. Otherwise, oh, ¿cómo estás, Cesar? Solamente hablo inglés y un poquito español. So, don't speak Japanese. Bien, bien. ¿De dónde estás? Oh, Argentina. Tengo familia de Uruguay. So, no me gusta su equipo de fútbol. No. Them's fighting words in Spanish. Oh, man. Boca. Ah. All right. So I'm gonna get things rolling for the Panini 1 break. Again, 4 boxes of select football, a 10-box inner case of 1, and remaining teams. I'm just checking my notifications, make sure no other ones have come across, and it does not appear that they have. See. Remaining teams in football are as follows. The heck? It's disappearing on me. So the Ravens are 135. The Eagles are 115. The Chargers are 95. The Panthers are 125. The Bengals are 50. The Giants are 225. Ciao. Hasta luego. And the Raiders are 175. So if anybody is looking to grab any spots in that, if you haven't already, or if you have two and you're looking for a combo, I think there's a few pairs up there right now. Just let me know, and I'll be available. We'll come back in half an hour, I guess, and we'll see how things are going. All right. So again, I am looking to get payments in on this before we run it. We had a few that have lagged behind a little bit this week, and if we're gonna have any chance at any football at all this weekend, I mean, I'm okay with breaking, lots more heritage, but I want some football too, you know. So we'll see what we can do about that. All right, so we'll be back in a little bit, and hopefully we'll be ready to rip you a new one. So I'm going to sign off for now. And again, if anybody's got anything for me, hit me up on Messenger, and I'll get right back to you. So see you later.